This morning I have Portland's blower mulcher. I've had this for about 3 years, so I've used it for 3 fall seasons, and I use it to blow the leaves and then suck them up through the vacuum, mulch them into the bag, and then I use that as fertilizer in the garden. So it's electric. I have a 100-foot cord that I use with it, and I always tie this in a knot, and that holds it on. See how loud it is? It actually worked out good that I left it set since last fall, because you get to see part of the problem with this. It sucks up dirt and mud, and it gets caked on the inside of this, so you're constantly cleaning that out. There's some of the mud from last year. Apparently I didn't clean it at the end of the season, but it'll quit sucking real good. You have to clean it out. In this case, I want to get that to come out there. So actually it's cleaned out pretty good now. And you see after 3 years there is a little bit of wear on the plastic fan, but not very much at all. It's actually very tough plastic. Right here is the safety switch. There's a little post right there that goes down and presses that, and you cannot start this without that fan covered. So also you can't start it without something on this. Now the blower can go on that. Now as you can see, there's how the mud built up in it. All of this was stuck in there from last year. Eventually it'll stop sucking up leaves and you go out and clean this out. Last fall when I used this to clear the leaves off the lawn, I took a lot of video of it, and after the demonstration I'll put in that video, and what I did in that video is what generated all this dirt. Let's try to clear this. Works pretty good. So there's the blow function. Like I said, it blows pretty good. It isn't as powerful as a gas powered, but it does the job. Okay, like I said, if I take this off, they don't want there to be any way that you can get your fingers or hands down in there. Now, if I want to use it as a vacuum, I have to put this bag on, and it's the same cover, fits the same place as this, and it has a zipper in the back, and it has a mesh area that lets the air pass through. When you're using this, it collects 99.9% of the leaves. The other 0.1% comes out as dust through this. So it's not perfect, but it works really well. Now, one thing I found is after using this for 3 years, the bag is starting to tear right here by the zipper. 2 reasons for that. First off, it's what drags the ground. So it's got a lot of wear on it. But second, you have to grab it to do this. To get that zipper to work, you got to grab it back here. And I think those 2 things together is what makes that wear more. So eventually this bag is going to tear up. So I either then have to fix it or replace it. And I have a feeling the way to replace it is to buy a new blower. And I think this blower costs around $40 with a 20% off coupon or the discounted coupon they have every several months. It costs the same now as it did then, which is about 40 bucks. So you clip this on. It has a carrying strap. Adjust it to go over your shoulder to carry the weight of this. Not the most comfortable setup in the world, but it does work. I have about a half-acre lot here. I have no trees on my lot, but the neighbors have leaves, so I have to vacuum leaves every year. And with the 100-foot cord, I can cover pretty much all of that. It has this lever to hold this in. Open that. As you can see, there is the safety. There is the safety post. And this is the clip that holds it in. So you'll put that in there. Insert that in just a little bit. It goes on. And I'll warn you, for me, I kept going, well, that doesn't attach very well. I don't have that in enough. Well, it's a very loose fit. And it makes it work, so it's best you can get. So I'll demonstrate how to hold it, how to blow, and how to vacuum in the video to follow. But it works fairly well. You can clog this up by putting too much leaves in it. You just have to let it go slow. It's only so big. If you get enough leaves in there, it will stop it up, and you just take it off, shake it out. Several times through the course of vacuuming the whole yard, I'll have to take this off, clean the dirt out of the inside. And as you can see, this bag is going to fill up with air. And if you get near loose dirt or mulch, it will suck up the mulch and it'll suck up the dirt, and you'll get a lot of dust out of the back of this. But there's the safety. If I turn it on and I remove this, it'll turn off. So if you really want to try to get your fingers in there, you can. Okay, I'll splice the video of using it last fall in at this point. So now that you've seen the video of how to actually use it, would I buy it again? For 40 bucks, this does exactly what I want. I don't like gathering up leaves and putting them in trash bags and putting them by the curb to be taken away. I prefer to mulch this full of leaves, use that in my garden. Works out well. I don't fill up a landfill. In the course of doing a half-acre lot, I'll get 6 or 8 of these full of leaves, and I usually let it get well over 3/4 of the way full before I empty it. Somewhere I think I read it's a 3 to 1, so it reduces it to a third of the size of the leaves. And it's 3 functions: 3-in-1 electric, blower, vacuum, mulcher. To me, the vacuum and the mulcher is about the same thing. If I'm vacuuming something up, I want to mulch it. So after I've used it for 3 years, this fall when the leaves fall again, I'll do the exact same thing. I'll go out, load them into a pile, vacuum them up and mulch them, put them in my garden. Everything will work fine. So I think it's a good deal for about 40 bucks. If you like the videos, please subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.